Hello, people. I hope it does not rain on me. So, today was pretty good. Drove to coffee shop, got some coffee, went to the chiropractor, got my problems all fixed up. And that is all I did today. Tomorrow I'm going to do youth group and go to the gym and maybe do something else. Well, youth group's going to be family night, so it's different. Again, hope to meet someone, but that I will. Probably going to talk to Eric, the guy who runs it, tell him about it. I don't know. And I do not have a topic to talk about today, I don't think, at all. Yeah. Wait, no, I had an idea a long time ago and I didn't do it. Trying to think, what was that idea? Hey, he used his turn signal, good job, yay. I would clap, but I can't really do that with on it. There, I can just go. Why is it so light over there? China has successfully killed the Wither, and they now have the necessary resources to build a beacon. That's what it looks like. But yeah, what was that idea? Let me think. I cannot recall what it is, so now I will potentially think of a new topic. It feels lovely out here. A brisk wind. You know, I never have been across the street. In fact, I can't recall the last time I went there on my own. So, let's go. And you may witness just how steep this hill is. It is very steep, and very fun to ride down on a bike or a scooter. As you can see, the hill is still going and going. You can still see it. There it is. How steep of a hill that is. Can't really get perspective from a 2D video. But man, it is steep. I mean, I suppose we could just keep going. I've been on longer walks, so why not just walk down to the end? Going down a completely different area, huh? Isn't that fun? As you can see the angle of the tilt and how much these yards are angled compared to the sidewalk. That gives you a good perspective. The house to sidewalk tilt. Also, am I the only one who thinks running uphill is easier than walking uphill? Then again, my body has basically been trained through everything I do, parkour, rock climbing, moving around in general, for fast, explosive movements, not endurance, which I am trying to remedy by walking every day. Hopefully that'll give me something, but most of my muscles are built for power. Well, power, as Jeremy Clarkson would like to say. So on the right, that is simply a cul-de-sac. It just wraps around there. There's nothing. Very, very short cut off. And you come down here. But I've only been down here like a total of, 7 times. Maybe 8 or so. That's thunder. I do not want to have to run back up so it's raining. So it's a raindrop. So yeah, have this little loop. I don't need to go all the way down. It's just more neighborhood stuff. Nothing's interesting there. And we're gonna run uphill now. Let's go. Alright. Fun. Earlier there was some lawn care guys just sitting out here. I don't know if the truck was below the hill or if they were abandoned or something. They were just sitting out here. I kind of want to climb on the sign. Yeah, there's a sidewalk here. Never got on here. I don't even know if it's wide enough for you guys to see. I've never walked on the sidewalk. So this is a journey for the both of us. It's a little eerie, but luckily, at the end of the sidewalk, you get one little light. There's a house over there, of course. Oh, that's the end. Could walk on the road. Until we get to the other sidewalk. There we go. I do want to climb on that sign. So, let's see if we can't check out what that light is from. Like, it is an abnormal amount of light. The sun says over there, not over there. So I don't think it's the sun. I don't know if there's like a fire far away or something. Or just light pollution or something. It's weird. Definitely abnormal. I like how, because I basically just walked around. It's interesting to all my consistent viewers who look at the same route all the time, seeing a new one. But to everyone else, they don't give a crap. So it's only really going to be even mildly interesting for my consistent viewers. And also, yes, we are going down to the end there. That street light lighting up that tree. That's pretty much where that sidewalk ends. Just a couple more houses. It's a cool scene. The shadow moving from the wind. It's magical. It's like the whatever it's called. And water. And it makes that effect. Refraction or something like that. I don't know what it's called. Avoid that sign. There's a house over there too. It's a really large house. I really am surprised how people get scared when birds come at them. Like, I swear to God, if a bird starts coming after me, my fist is ready to go straight into its guts. Unless it's like a hawk or a hummingbird, this thing is just gonna go. And if it's low enough down, even worse. It's getting a kick. My shoe gives me protection. I also haven't been down here in probably over a year. Most likely more. Flag man ahead. That's sexist. Oh, while we're at it, we'll walk in the middle of the road. This is not legal advice. Do not do that. And just watch both sides consistently for lights and sounds, because some people have their lights off and drive electric vehicles. So you gotta be wary. I've never touched that fire hydrant before. I've now touched it. Oop. There's Chino and his owner. The dog my dog is gay for. Yep, my dog is technically bi. He has girlfriends at his doggy play place. So yeah, he's a polyamorous bisexual with 2 girlfriends and a boyfriend. Talk about weird. And he gets super down, rolled over, red rocket out for that dog, Chino. He's weird. Our dog is just like that, I guess. Not enough gayness in the house, so he decided to take the role. If only our dog could talk, that'd be fun. It wouldn't be like depicted in comics or cartoons, because dogs do not have the correct tongue, vocal cords, throat, or anything capable of creating human speech. So, pretty much every creature is unable to create human speech, I think. Maybe some sort of apes. Seriously, sky dark, sky bright. There's gotta be some sort of fire down there. That is weird. Ooh. Roosh. Whatever that means. I don't know if this is the dealer or an addition or that guy's name. It's a roosh. Roosh. Ooh. Roosh gadoosh. No one cares, buddy. Your Amazon black plastic stick-ons are not impressing anyone. Yeah, come on, bro. Better than that guy, at least. They're in a face-off. Low and sporty versus raised up and even more stupid. I could fit my entire iPhone SE into his exhaust pipe. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Benny of tea. The winds blew up her boat, and the blues was blue. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when our tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. Wellerman song is the only song I think I can lower the pitch of, because it still sounds good. Most classic rock songs, the instrumental is meant to be tied to the singer, which is high pitched. But the Wellerman song, there isn't much music to it. And, a deep voice naturally goes with it and sounds nice. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Benny of tea. The winds blew up. I gotta do a recording in the morning of singing the Wellerman song. Because obviously throughout the day, you lose your morning voice. And it's not as deep. Like, of course, right now I could bring my voice quite deep. But in the morning, I have a recording of how deep my voice is in the morning for when everyone wants reference. And, oh brother, it is quite deep, I must tell you. Also, I had the thought of punching a bird here and then dragging it by the beak on one finger and propping it up on that. Then I debated whether or not that would be possible, if its beak would fit and how it would hold. Is there any other places we can go that I don't normally go and that I've never been to on camera? I guess I've never even been over here, have I? Have I? I don't know. One day I'll just make a video walking around the entire neighborhood. Because recently I did a 4-mile walk down to the end of the neighborhood and back. But I want to track how long it takes to do literally the entire neighborhood. All of it. Pretty interesting, wouldn't it? So those houses back there, those are new ones. Pretty sure no one's living in them right now. And if you have that window, which is technically a door, no, it's a window, you can look straight down the entire street, which is pretty cool. And would make for an epic sight on Halloween. On Halloween, I'm probably gonna walk around. Just walk down, all the way down. There's a playground there, by the way. You can't see it, but there is. It'd be cool if I could turn my flash on mid-video, but I can't, sadly. Yep, there's just a playground in there. Invisible at night. So that's a lot of windows on, Lord. Looks like a sort of command center. There's the entrance. Walking in the darkness. I'd have all the money in the world if I was a wealthy girl. Also, that's a path down. I haven't been here in a while. Can't really go down it because I can't see what's down there, but that goes down somewhere. It's an archway. I think they cleared it out at some point, but that was years ago. So I don't know what's actually down there anymore. I should check it out tomorrow, maybe. Alright, I'll save all this for another video and I walk the whole neighborhood. know if I can make that a video, though. That would take forever. My phone would be super hot. I'll give you a time lapse, because it would take hours, probably. Given to the end and back was about 4 miles with a little bit of extra stuff. Doing all the extra segments probably be 5 miles. And given a pace of about, I have like a 17-minute mile on average. So, yeah. Don't want to make it that long. So yeah, maybe I'll just do a time, or I don't know. I listen to music while doing this. I guess I couldn't do that. I have to be playing my music with my AirPods in. So I'll just be walking. Save us ringing, ding, 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 a ling, ding, bada, 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 bum, bada, bum, bada, 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 bum, bada, bum. Oh, it's lovely weather, wish they ride together with you. I do suppose Christmas songs are a pretty good song to have a deep voice on. Oh, it's lovely weather, for as they ride together with you. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding-ding, ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, ling-a-ling. Haha. You may plead not for me to tread on you, but I will. Be it a small sign promoting a lawn care service, or the flag of the United States of America, as I am no patriot unless in irony. This country is not something worth defending to the core, as what has that to defend, aside from, what's the word, maniacy? I don't think that's actually a word. What's the word for, maniacalness? I think maniacy is a word. What is that to defend aside from maniacy, insanity, unfat treatment of the human? America is praised for what it has to show off. Riches, though it's trillions in debt. A great military, though almost all of the tax money, and I believe $1 trillion now each year spent on it, which is ridiculous. And we don't even need the tech we have. We're already the largest and the most technologically advanced, yet we still boast about it. And yes, we can boast our quality of living, but is that what makes a country? One sec. Dude, that cat just scared the crap out of me. It was under the car and I walked up. I did not expect that. Freaking cat. If the guy who owned those cats were in there, I would have scared him off. But yes, back to patriotism. We are insanity, and we may boast about the quality of living, but the quality of living does not make a nation. Yes, you may shame others for not having plumbing and electricity and Wi-Fi all throughout, with clean streets, at least in some areas. But look at the reality of it. Those countries have a greater economy. They have more sane humans. They may not eat the foods we do because they eat healthier. They may not have food that tastes as good, but that is because their taste buds are accustomed to eating things that are healthy for them, not poisons. America is a corrupt country. There is nothing to fight for. Any red person who is an elephant and a Republican and a right, because a red, right donkey Republican has nothing truly to fight for. Anyone who is proud of this country is proud merely of the boastfulness of its leaders, because they want to be led by someone who is like them, and someone who leads someone else is going to make those people more like them. And it is an infinite chain of people being more boastful and idiotic and insane. We must elect a leader who is of great knowledge, but no man of this country willing to go to the strides it takes to become in power is a sane man. We have had them in the past, but we have developed down and down and down into the country as it is now, and now it is beyond saving. The fate of our country is to be determined. I don't have high hopes for it. Perhaps in the end we will go into poverty and there will be civil war. All we will have left is our massive military budget. But as our economy fades and we are attacked, we can no longer afford the gasoline and the ammunition and all of the things required to maintain this great army. We will fade and our country will fall. We will be taken to Europe, where we can live better lives and have better education. This is the dream that I have. I present to you, people of America, and it is still very bright over there. I am concerned and it almost looks like it's flickering a slight amount. I believe there is a fire going down. That is what our country is like. A raging fire. A fire that must be put out but never will be. Dang, I should be a political leader. I can give good speeches on the spot. Hold up, I have an idea now. I'm gonna climb the sign and give a speech or something. Let's see if we can climb it. Let's see what it's like. Doing it with one hand. Didn't look too difficult to climb. I mean, by one hand, I mean one hand, and the other in a pop socket like this, so I can still like support myself and push myself up on it. But it looks possible. Hope the people in that window don't look at me. Be weird. Perhaps I won't climb the sign. Definitely gonna give a speech up there because if they hear me, that'd be weird. I do want to walk over here though. Never seen the sign up close in person. Yeah, that wouldn't be too hard to mantle. Pretty good from here though. But I tell you folks, we must fight for a greater good. Ooh, there's a smaller one I can get on top of probably. Without anyone seeing me. Don't step on the lights that aren't currently on for some reason. Oop. Get on top. Something's making a weird sound. Pretty cool up here. It's hard to see where to land because it's dark, so my perception isn't as good, but alright. Cool. So yeah, today's walk and talk was an adventure. Why is one of my pull strings in the back of my head? There we go. I kind of hate these things, bro. I only wear this when it's somewhat cooler out. And this is like the only fashionable outfit I have. Because I don't wear fashionable clothing, really. So, these drawstrings, they hit my glasses when I jump down. They flop around, they get in my shirt. Like, they're just so annoying. I don't even need the hoodie, technically. All of my shirts have hoodies on them, but I don't need them. I've been wearing shirts with hoodies my whole life. They're just kind of a part of my life now. But I don't even use them. Let's enjoy a quiet walk to the home. And by quiet, I mean ignoring all the other sounds that are currently not quiet. And with that, see you next time. Dang. When your voice doesn't go as deep, it's hard to do the Jeremy Clarkson impression. Also, my voice is little nasally right now. And, mucusy. So God bless you. As always, I hope you enjoyed. And adios, mi amigos, and friends.